We start our first destination with Sirmione.
Sí.
Our next venue is called Limone, one of our favourite destinations.
dat kost maar 7. Yeah.
There's only one way to end a perfect hot day in Limone, and that's with a freshly squeezed lemon drink. Ice cold, of course. And then it's time for a short trip across the lake to Malcesine, another incredible town. Wow, look at that view.
Buongiorno.
Although Malcesine Castle Tower is pretty high, we decided we wanted a little bit more altitude. So we hitched a ride up to the top of Monte Baldo, which sits at 6,000 feet above sea level.
I smell the poo.
Yes, there's plenty of that, I think. After a few tiring days of walking around seeing some amazing towns and villages and sights, we decided to have a relaxing water day. Time for our next activity, back on top of the water. The wind blows way. See, thunder. It's coming. And up. So the storms were chasing us all day, and this one finally caught up with us. It was quite spectacular. Today we've decided to go for some culture, and we took a trip down to Verona, checking out all the ancient sites, all the amazing history, and treating ourselves to the most incredible opera here at the arena.
cái phôi nha.
Of our city. So if we have 4 million tourists every year, it's thanks to William Shakespeare. If I work as tour guide, it's thanks to William Shakespeare. The problem is that he was not the first writing the story, because a local writer, his name was Luigi da Porto, not so famous, not very famous like William Shakespeare, but the story written by Luigi da Porto was exactly the same, 60 years before William Shakespeare, in 1530. An impossible love. 2 young people, 2 families. The 2 families were fighting. The name of the 2 families were Capuletti and Montecchi. It was a normal story for the time because Italy was divided in families. We had 1,000 stories of impossible love like Romeo and Juliet, but the story of Luigi was really very nice. It was translated in English. Shakespeare had the opportunity to listen to the story. We don't know how, when and where, and to copy, because Shakespeare copied. He just transformed a little story, a local story, in a tragedy, representing this little story in theater. So Shakespeare was very important because he made Verona famous all over the world, but he copied. And problems start now because Shakespeare has never been to Verona. Even if the life of Shakespeare is a big mystery, but officially never been to Italy. And in his tragedy, Romeo and Juliet, he described our city very well, every corner, every building, every street, because he copied from a local writer. And you know, with the arrival of the tourists about 200 years ago, the first tourists were coming, the rich people traveling around Europe with the grand tours. They arrived here, they had read, they had seen the story of Shakespeare in theater, and they wanted to see Juliet's house. So they said, Verona is beautiful. Where is Juliet's house? That's why we had to find a house for Juliet. Second problem, another big problem, the balcony. Because the balcony appeared somewhere later, but Shakespeare and Luigi didn't write the word balcony. They wrote that Juliet came, so appeared from above. And it could be a window, you know, something else. But there are many versions about Romeo and Juliet. Someone used the balcony maybe in theater because it was very romantic, you know. Juliet from the balcony waiting for Romeo. And the balcony became very fast a symbol, a romantic symbol of the story. The house we found had no balcony, and tourists wanted a balcony. And we love our tourists. So 1938, we put the balcony on the top of the house. And now we have every year 4 million tourists visiting the house. The balcony was a sarcophagus, like the ones we have seen before. It was empty, so it was restored a little bit, cleaned, and became the most famous balcony of the world. Juliet receives every year 5,000 love letters. There is a team, a club, collecting and answering to all the letters, like in the movie Letters to Juliet. And you know, you will see under the in front of the balcony the red box where the people can leave the letters. There is a beautiful statue of Juliet, and you will see the line for touching Juliet, because we say in Verona that if you touch Juliet on the right place, you will be lucky in love forever. Even if you already have a husband, a wife, a girlfriend, a boyfriend, you touch Juliet, tomorrow your husband is richer and younger. Everyone can touch Juliet. Okay, let's go. It's a big business for us, but sometimes a shame for the inhabitants, because many people come here only for touching Juliet. So they get off from the bus, they run to Juliet's house, take a picture, touch Juliet, back to the bus, and they leave. They stay 10, 15 minutes here, and that's it. It's a shame, because you have seen that Verona is not only Romeo and Juliet. We have beautiful monuments, a long history, but you know, Juliet's balcony is always the main attraction. And now, once you are there, you will enjoy this atmosphere, even if you know the truth, because the atmosphere is always magical, and you know, Juliet's house is always the most romantic place of the world. And I didn't say that the story is not true. This was the real story of the balcony. But Romeo and Juliet is a legend. Legend means a mix of truth and fantasy. The two families were here, Montecchi and Capuleti. They were fighting here. And Juliet's house, where we are going now, belonged to the family Capuleti. So the family of Juliet lived there. Only the balcony was built later for the tourists. So now I've been honest with you. Keep the secret. The others don't know the truth. Once you're back home, don't say Juliet's house is a tourist trip. Okay? Otherwise, you have to find a new job. I need tourists for the next 30 years, and then I'm done. Okay? So now let's go there. Okay, so we are very lucky because there is no line. This morning was full of people, so the entrance is this one. You just need to go inside and you will see everything. This is the end of the guided tour. Thank you very much. I hope you like the city. Enjoy your holiday. Arrivederci. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Our last destination took us 2 hours north of Garda. Molveno is quite close to the Austrian border and sits at the base of the Brenta Dolomites. The terrain is very different and very typically Austrian Alpine.